Before we get into today's episode, I just want to acknowledge that it was awesome that we had a call come in just yesterday, just last night actually, from a friend. And this call came in just saying thank you. And I want to go ahead and play it now. And just to let you know out there, anybody who's out there, any listeners who love this podcast and just want to give a shout out, give some support, or shoot a question my way, always feel free to call in. If you're using Anchor, the app, it makes it very easy for you to send a voice message. So I'll get to the voice message and then we'll start the episode.
I love that episode. I love you, Mr. Shaw. What an amazing message that touched me on my way home from work. You saw a billboard in San Antonio, and I was on my way home in Austin. And you shared that billboard, physically located in another city, with your audience, and it touched me as well. So thank you. You've made my evening a better one. Thank you so much.
Today's morning mantra is yet another special one that I actually received from a book called Millionaire Success Habits, and this book was by Dean Graziosi. So shout out to Dean Graziosi. Thank you for sending that book, Millionaire Success Habits. Wonderful read, and this morning mantra goes like so. If I can get through this, I can get through anything. If I can get through this, I can get through anything. If I can get through this, I can get through anything. So think of that in your life, things that you want to make it through. If you ever run into an obstacle, have you ever gotten to a place where you were uncertain of what lies ahead, of what lay ahead, of what was beyond the bend, around the corner, over the cliff, the unknown? Or if you've seen something in front of you, your own personal Goliath, your own wall of China that you wanted to break down or go across, your own battlefield, whatever obstacles that you see lay before you, just remember that mantra. If I can make it through this, then I can get through anything. If I can get through this, I can get through anything. Let it replay and replay and replay in your mind, letting you know and understand, and really breathe it in. Really take a deep breath and realize that in this moment, whatever you are going through, whatever trial that you are encountering, it's okay. Just like the other mantra, it's just right now. It's okay. But if you can get through this, you can get through anything. It's like they say in certain places, like New York, I've always heard, if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere, right? Well, use that as your strength and not as your weakness. Refresh yourself, revitalize yourself, reinvigorate yourself with the knowledge that everyone is going through something. We all have our own personal struggles and battles, but that doesn't mean that yours is any less or more than the person next to you. It applies to you. You have value. So recognize that if you can make it through this, you can make it through anything. Thank you, my friend, for listening. This has been Jerome Shaw on TOP. That is the Open Palm podcast here in San Antonio, Texas. Now, the open palm means harmony with the world, understanding our place in the world, using our skills accordingly, greeting the world with an open palm instead of a closed fist. I do pray that you received a message from this today, even a small message, and that it would influence you in the positive to know that whatever circumstances you are going through, just saying this little mantra to yourself would get you to the next step and reassure you to know that if it doesn't kill you, which it won't, in my opinion, it's going to make you stronger. You'll be better for it once you reach the other side. For if you can make it through this, you can make it through anything. If you enjoy positive messages and motivating themes like this, consider subscribing to be updated daily, as I've been putting up daily posts of audio on this podcast. And as you subscribe, consider supporting the podcast by opening your browser to anchor.fm/jshaw. That is awesome. All the donations that we have received there. We actually have a contest going on this month of June. So at the end, at June 30th, the contest will be over. But whoever supports this podcast, even with $1 or more, will enter automatically into a contest to have a chance of receiving $100. So just a little neat incentive for you, for all the supporters, for all the listeners. Thank you, thank you, thank you. From me, a heartfelt thanks. For more inspiration on YouTube, if you watch videos there, just type in my name, Jerome Shaw, and you'll find videos there. And taking just a moment to give this a good rating on whatever platform that you are choosing to listen to it is also much appreciated. That definitely helps this reach more like-minded individuals like yourself who are growing each day, being and becoming our greatest versions. As always, have a blessed day or night, wherever you are, my friend, and take care.